Good morning, everyone, one and all on this beautiful sunny day. All right, so we're going to practice. We haven't done this in a little bit, a couple breathing techniques that are helpful for the springtime. So it's really helpful for allergies if you suffer from allergies. But it's also one of the most classic yogic breaths, the alternate nostril breathing. And it's really good to help to relax your body in any way, shape, or form. If you're finding that you can't fall asleep at night, we'll practice this with Ujjayi breath, this alternate nostril breath, and it can really help to send you into relaxation. So how we do that is, for those of you that are familiar with Ujjayi breath, it's basically a slight restriction of the back of your throat. It's almost like the feeling that you're fogging up a mirror. So we can all try that, right? Take a breath in through the nose and be aware of how that feels on your throat, right? And then we're going to do that same breath with our lips closed. So we're going to take a nice big breath in, and we're going to exhale, same feeling, but lips closed. So you can kind of hear your breath. And then take a breath in and breathe out with that slight restriction. And now try to breathe in with that same feeling. I'll come closer to the loudspeaker. You keep your eyes closed or open, but it sort of sounds like an ocean breeze. And then go ahead and relax your breath. Now we're going to just also add on this alternate nostril breath. So you're going to take the pointer finger and the second finger of your right hand, and you're going to just touch between your eyebrows with the tips of those fingers. So pointer finger and your second finger are just resting gently between your eyebrows. And then your thumb is on the right side, your two fingers are on the left side. And if you're a little confused, you can open your eyes and see what I'm doing. But if not, eyes closed. Good. And then we're just going to take a nice slow breath in. If you want to tap into that Ujjayi breath. And then we're going to close off the right nostril and exhale out the left side. In the closing off, you just touch your nose slightly. You don't press in. Yeah. And then breathe in through that same left side. Slowly close off the left nostril lightly and exhale out the right nostril. All the way. And inhale, continue on. Inhale through the right. Close it up. Exhale the left. Alternate nostril breath. Inhale the left side. Exhale the right. So continue at your own pace. Just breathing in through one side and then out through the other. And in through that same side and out the other, making an arch with your breath. Again, you can use that Ujjayi breath, that slight restriction of the back of your throat, if you'd like. Yeah, and if that's cumbersome for you, just breathe nice and long and slow and even. Continuing on, and try to take the effort out of the breath. Try to keep your arm relaxed, your right arm, even though it's up on your face. So try to relax with each exhale breath. And try to extend the breath as long as you can. That's comfortable. And just do 3 more rounds at your own pace. Finding that cadence, and breathing in and breathing out. Same side, breathing in and out. Just 2 more. Go as slow as you possibly can. and as long as you possibly can. Alternate nostril breath if you just joined. And no hurry, but just the next time that you breathe out the left side all the way, just float your right hand off your face and onto your lap, keeping your eyes closed. Yeah, just sit with observing the effects of that breath. Maybe you naturally, just your natural breath now is just nice and long and slow. Yeah. And with your eyes remaining closed, just going to start to work. Actually, we're going to take a nice little bit deeper breath in. And you're going to breathe out all the way. Good. And then when you feel ready, gently flutter your eyes open. Let the light in slowly as you open your eyes. Good. So again, I encourage you this week, if you can, as often as you can, maybe at least once a day. Again, maybe towards the end of the day, this breath is so nice at the end of the day because it just helps to balance your left-right brain, and it helps to relax your sympathetic nervous system. So it kicks on that parasympathetic nervous system. Okay, we're going to do a little self-massage. So we've been in this sort of quarantine now for quite some time, over 2 months. Holy cow, that just went fast. And the human body likes to have touch, right, and skin. And we can do that with ourselves as well. And so we're going to start with our 2 fingers, our little pincher fingers, our thumb and our pointer finger. We're going to bring it to the inside of our eyebrows. And as if we're coloring our eyebrows, we're going to press in gently and just slide your fingers along your eyebrows, top of your eyes. When you get to the other side, let go, come back to the center there, and just nice so this is great for your sinuses, opens up your sinuses, get them flowing. But just do that a couple times. If you have glasses, you can either, like me, work around the glasses or take them off. Good, one more here. Good. And then just bring your peace fingers onto your forehead, and just massage the skin of your forehead around. Yeah. All right. And then take those same peace fingers and bring them to the bridge, the top of the bridge of your nose. And then press in gently as you slide your hands all the way down the sides of your nose and all the way down the sides of your mouth. Good. And then relax. Come back up to right at the top of the bridge of the nose. Press into the nose and glide your hands down. Yeah. And then we're going to take the 3 fingers now, 3 fingers. I think that's like from Girl Scouts or Boy Scouts, right? And we're going to bring them onto your cheeks and just start to rub your cheeks. You can move back into your, opening your mouth slightly to get into your jaw. Just feel the skin of your face, getting a nice massage. Good. And then relax. And you're going to bring your awareness to your ears. So you're going to take your ear lobes and you're going to take your 2 pincher fingers again, and you're just going to massage the ears of the lobes of your ears. Ladies, if you have earrings on, you can work around that. And then go up the sides of your ears, that cartilage on the sides of your ears. And when you get to the side, you're massaging, and then you can kind of pull on your ears slightly. Huge amount of acupuncture points in your ears. And then make your way up to the top of your ears and pull your ears up slightly. Yeah, if you tend to get like, I've done this before where I've gotten fluid in my ear, and to just move your ears around every day helps to release that fluid. And then make your way back down the sides. Good. And relax your hands down, wiggle out your shoulders. Good, take your hands and bring your hands to your neck. And just give yourself a nice neck massage. Yeah, and go down to the tops of your hands. So I don't know if some of you have been gardening now. This is the time of year to do that. We have the time for it. We have the weather for it. So we're going to get into our shoulders a little bit. Yeah, because that can be hard on the shoulders. And then just taking your left hand and just brushing your right hand. Again, just moving the skin. That ignites, again, our parasympathetic nervous system. It just makes us feel nice. And then go the other side. But just brushing your hands. All right, good. And then even the sides, if you can take your hands to the sides of your waist and your hips. If you do this every morning, it's really nice. It sort of just wakes your body up. Good. All right, relax the hands onto your thighs here. Good, and then we're gonna do our neck a little bit. So we're gonna take a big breath in, and as you exhale, keep a nice tall spine, but drop your chin to your chest, and then roll your right ear to your right shoulder. Bring your head up a little bit. You can use your feet to press down to bring your head up, and then left ear to left shoulder and down. So making circles with our head. So just do a couple, follow your breath here. You can use that Ujjayi breath. Breathe in as you go up and breathe out as you come down. And one more, nice slow circle. Good, next time you come chin to chest, go ahead and reverse and just do a couple of circles nice and slow, the opposite direction. Good, and just notice what's going on in your body, any tightness, any tension, discomfort. And then next time your chin comes to chest, pause, slowly lift the head back up. Good, inhale, lift your shoulders up to your ears. And as you exhale, exhale with a ha sound, dropping your shoulders. Couple more, inhale, shoulders up, exhale, ha. Yeah, and inhale, shoulders up, and exhale, ha. Good, and just wiggle, wiggle, wiggle it out. Good, all right. So coming into, let's see, what do I want to do here? Our face still. So we're gonna, just with our face, we're gonna open our eyes as wide as you can, like you're surprised. And then you're gonna squeeze your eyes shut. Yeah, and then open your eyes wide and squeeze your eyes shut. Good. And open your eyes wide and squeeze your eyes shut. Good. And then just open your eyes just nice and comfortably. Good. And now we're going to do a couple more funny things with our face. So we're going to purse our lips and we're going to act like we're giving somebody a big kiss. And then we're going to make a big smile like the Cheshire Cat. And then kiss and smile and kiss, really exaggerating, and smile, and one more kiss, and smile big, and relax. Good. All right, relaxing your arms down alongside your chair. If you have handles on your chair, just work around them, bring your hands to the outside of the handles. And you're slowly relaxing your shoulders as you lift your arms straight out to either side. Good. All right, and then we're gonna lift our fingers up towards the sky. And we're gonna press into your palms. Just press, press, press as much as you can. You feel that igniting of all the muscles in your arms. Try to relax your shoulders, continue to breathe. Good. And then exhale and relax your arms down. Just let them float down. Good. Roll out the shoulders. You're gonna float your arms forward now, in front. Good, and we're gonna, again, lift your fingers up, reach them back towards your body. And then you're gonna spread your fingers wide. And then you're gonna rotate your arms, your hands out to the side and in. And out to the side and in, out to the side and in, out to the side and in. Bring your fingertips forward. Good. With your arms still here, you're going to slowly bring your arms again out to either side. Relax your shoulders. No discomfort. If that's uncomfortable for your shoulders, you can drop your shoulders and just meet us into a T again. Lifting those fingers up, pressing into your palms, and breathe. Really give it your all this time. Reach your fingers back towards your head as you're pressing into your palms. Breathe. 2, 1, and relax everything. Float your arms down. Good. And roll your shoulders out. Good. All right. So we're going to come into cat-cow. So we're going to bring your hands onto your thighs here. Good. And then you're going to scoot a little bit forward in your chair. We want some real estate behind you here, a little space. Yeah. Hands just resting onto your thighs. Going to take a big breath in, reach your shoulders back, lift your chest, look up, and exhale, round your back, drop your head, and just very gently reach the middle of your back towards the back of your chair. Good. And then press down into your feet. Slowly bring your body back up. Slide your hands all the way up to the top of your thighs. Reach your elbows behind you. Feel that chest open. Shoulders, again, this is really good for a lot of that upper body work in the garden if you've been doing that or sitting at your computer a lot. Slide your hands forward. Drop your head. Good. And then one more. Sliding your hands up your thighs. Your head reaches up. Reach your arms back. Lift your chest. Look up. And exhale, slide your hands forward and drop your head. Good. Keeping your head down here where it is. Just shake your head side to side. Yeah, again, loosening up the neck. Good. And then come back to center, press down into your feet. Slowly bring your body back up. Okay. So for those, some may want to remain in their chairs, that's fine. And we're going to do a few standing poses here. So leaning forward with your body, pressing down into your toes to slowly make your way up to a stand. Good. Okay. So here we are in our standing poses. Good. All right. So we're just going to start to stretch our side body here. So we're going to start with your right arm, and you're going to reach your right arm up towards the sky. Press into your toes, reach up tall. See if you can grab that imaginary rope and pull the rope down in front of you. And then inhale, reach up. So if you're seated or standing, you can do this. Grab onto the rope and pull it down. So really give it your all. Stretch up a little taller now on the right side. Grab that big, thick imaginary rope and pretend you're pulling it down in between you. And reach up one more time, grab on, and pull it down. Good, nice, all right. Arms down alongside the body. We're gonna turn our right palm out. We're gonna press into our toes, and you're gonna float your right arm out to the side and up now towards the ceiling. Right, so maybe the bicep is right next to the ear. If that's too much on your shoulder, maybe your arm is out a little bit. We're going to take a nice big breath in, stretch up tall. And as you exhale, reach up and lean over. So this left arm is sliding down that left thigh, right shoulder's reaching back slightly. And maybe you turn your gaze underneath your right arm, belly button's tucking in. So there's definitely a lot going on here just with this side stretch for our spine, our rib cage. Good. And then inhale, slowly bring your body back up. Good. Relax your shoulder. Maybe turn your palm out as you float your arm down. Good. And now turning the palm out again to the side, this left palm. We're going to inhale and reach your arm out to the side, up towards the sky. Good. So poses in yoga are about getting long, not about how far. I say that all the time, and I'm just reminding you of that. So reaching up as tall as you can, big breath as you exhale, stretch up, and then lean over. So this little crescent moon, right? Again, the right hand is sliding down, resting on the side of the thigh. And then that left shoulder is reaching back a little bit if you have to come up a little to do that. And then maybe you look underneath that left bicep and breathe and smile. Yeah, feel that nice opening in the whole right side, left side of your body. Good. And then inhale, press into your toes. Slowly float your hands straight back up at your body as well. And then turn your palm out, float your arm down. Good. And just roll out the shoulders. Good. All right. So coming a little bit behind your chair, just being mindful that you don't hit your fingers on a chair. We're starting to warm up for our fall prevention stability pose. So we're just gonna start to step side to side. Yeah, and we've done this before. Good, stepping side to side, getting that lateral movement. Really important actually to practice a lot of lateral steps. That helps our stability and our balance. Good, okay. And then coming back to center, we're gonna bring our legs out as wide as you can. So I know we do this every day. I'm gonna just slide my chair out of the way here. You don't do that, you keep your chair there so you can see my legs, right? So your toes are at an angle. And maybe today you decide, can I maybe widen my stance just a little bit more and still feel stable? Yeah, if that's not comfortable for you, just back out a little bit and find that edge, your edge. Arms down alongside your body, turn your palms forward, and on an inhale breath, we're gonna reach your arms. So engage your arms, put a little tension in your arms as they slowly float up, but relaxing the shoulders, coming into a big star pose. Yeah, and then lift the chest and look up towards the sky. Just feels good to open up, right? Yeah, when you're out on your walks, I encourage you to stop and look up every now and then. These trees are so beautiful. And then as you exhale, slowly float your arms down. Good. Doesn't take much. Just the mindfulness of this practice is what is so powerful. All right, so hands on the thighs. Now, depending on your knees, you're going to slowly press your thighs back and just start to bend into your knees. Good. As much as is comfortable. And then we're going to reach our hips back and we're going to lean our chest forward. Hands now just resting on your thighs for stability. Good. And you're just going to start to rock side to side. And I know I do this almost every class just because the inside of our thighs and the inside of our legs and hips tend to get neglected in what we do. As if you ride your bike, your hips get so tight. Walking, that tightens our hips. So we're stretching out this inside of our hips and thighs. Then we're going to pause when you come to the left. See if you can lift your right toe up, straightening that right leg a little bit. And then drop the right toe, come back to middle, slide over to now the other side, lift the opposite toe, that one with the extended leg. And then drop the toe, come back to center. All right, pressing down into your toes. You can walk your hands up a little higher on your thighs. Press down into your toes and your thighs to slowly straighten your knees. Good. And then bring your toes in, good, towards to face forward. And then bring your heels in, and then your toes and your heels. And we're just making our way back to hip distance apart. So just as a reminder, standing with your feet hip distance apart is really good for stability. And that's typically about 2 of your fists. So as if you could slide them between your feet. That's your hip distance apart. Okay. So having our chair, I'm going to grab my chair back again. You already have yours here. We're going to slide over to the right side of our chair. We're going to do our tree pose today. Yeah, got to do tree pose because, man, these trees are beautiful. They're also probably causing a lot of people to sneeze too. Anyway, so we're going to slide our weight over to our left leg and bend our right knee. Good. So we're just on the ball of our foot here on the right knee. Good. And then bringing your hand to the inside of your thigh, you're going to draw your leg out to the side. So your knee is facing out to the side. Slide your foot right into the inside of your ankle. Good. So find your stability here. If this is not feeling good on your hip, your leg, your knee, you can just keep your knee forward and stay on the ball of your foot, right? If you're feeling like you're here and you want something more, a full balancing pose, you can bring the bottom of your foot to the inside of your shin, right? Not on your knee. You don't want the foot on the knee. So the inside of the shin or your toes resting on the floor to the inside of your ankle or forward. Find your legs. Good. All right, so we have hold of our chair here. Excuse me, frog in my throat. So maybe bringing your fingertips here and finding your balance. This is a great pose. It's a balancing pose, good for so many things. Find a spot in front of you that you can stare at that's not moving. There's probably a myriad of things, right? A leaf on a plant, whatever it is, a little speck on the wall. Find that spot. It's called a drishti gaze. And see if you can slowly let go of the chair and bring your hands into prayer position. So you can experiment with that. And if that's not feeling good, and if you're feeling like you're going to topple, even just a finger on the chair. Good. If you have both hands in prayer position now, find that balance. Good. And then maybe separate your hands to shoulder width apart. And then press down into your standing, that right toe. That whole right leg or left leg is totally engaged as you lift your fingertips up towards the sky. And then feel your waist slightly float up off your hips. And maybe you open your arms out wider into a V shape. Maybe you lift your palms up slightly. Belly buttons tucking in. You're breathing. Try to relax in this pose. And there's a lot going on, but just say to yourself, I've got this. I've got it. I am the sturdiest tree out there. And breathe for 2. And if you want more of a challenge here, if you're feeling like this is pretty easy peasy, maybe you lift your gaze up to where the ceiling meets the wall. That's just an option. And then as you exhale, bring your gaze slowly back forward. Float your hands up towards the sky. Maybe bend your elbows, see if your palms touch. And as you exhale, just float your hands gently down to your chest. Good. And then release your legs. So you can release your hands, grab onto the chair, release the legs. And now that leg has been having some weight on it for a little while. So just kick your opposite arm, opposite leg. Shake your hands, kick your legs. Good. All right. We're just going to slide over to the other side of our chair so that we have that ability to have the chair here. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So you know what's coming now. Try to do the same feet as you did on the other side. So I had mine at my ankle, so I'm going to slide my weight over now into my right leg and bend my left knee. Good. Just the opposite, whatever you did, we're just going to the opposite side. Good. So bringing either your knee out to the side and bringing the inside of that bottom of the foot to the inside of your ankle, and so that you have a little kickstand with your foot. Again, options are to calf, just not the knee. Never want that knee compromised. Good. All right, so find your legs again. Option here is just to have your knee bent. Option is to just stand as well. Good. So find your legs. Find that drishti gaze, that spot to stare at. Good. First, find your balance and your breath. And now say to yourself, okay, I can go further here, maybe. Maybe I float my hand off my chair to my chest. Good. See how that goes. Always can bring the hand back down. Maybe I separate my hands shoulder width apart. And maybe I slowly float my fingertips up towards the sky. Good. Stretch up tall, reach for the sky. Maybe open your arms a little wider into a V shape. Maybe lift the palms up towards the sky. Belly buttons tucking in, you're breathing. Staring at your spot, telling yourself, I've got this. I could stay here for who knows how long, 10 minutes. I'm so sturdy. Yeah, good. And again, if you're feeling like you want more of a challenge, you can lift your gaze up towards the ceiling. See how that goes. Only if you're feeling completely stable. Good. One more breath. As you exhale, bring your palms together. Bring your hands, float them to your heart. Good. And then gently release the legs and kick it out. So anytime we're working balance moves, that draws us right into the present moment. We're not thinking of very much else but how we stay upright, right? So those balancing poses are so good for us. That's the ultimate in yoga and meditation, is how do we live each day, each moment in the present moment? Yeah, okay. So now that we're all nice and warmed up here, we're gonna come into our agility and balance pose. So I'd like to throw in a stability or fall prevention pose in these classes. Good. And it's fairly simple. Basically, what we're going to be doing is we're going to start with just stepping to the side and then bringing our feet together. And then stepping. I'm gonna take my chair out. Feel free to keep your chair with you because we're gonna come into a balance here, right? So then you're stepping out to the side and together. So that's the first part, right? Just stepping side to side. Good. All right, now we're gonna come back to center. And now we're simply gonna step out to the right. And as we step out to the right, we're gonna transfer the weight into that right leg and lift the left knee up. And then bring that leg down. We're gonna step out to the left, lift that right knee up, pause, and bring it down. The pause is the challenge, right? Step out to the right, lift the left knee up, pause, and drop. Right leg out, lift the left knee, pause, and down. Right, like if you're seated, you're just gonna do whatever you can with your legs. Right, I lost my concentration there. Good, let's do 2 more. Step out to the right, lift the left knee, pause. Each time you can lift that knee higher if you want more of a challenge. Out to the right, lift the left knee, pause. Finding that drishti gaze here. Last one, out to the left, lift the right, pause. I feel like we need to do one more to balance out, right? And lift and pause. So that's a really nice pose. I'm gonna grab my chair here again to practice each and every day. That helps when we're going up big steps. We need to quickly transfer our weight. We need to balance. Yeah, and that's really, really good for us. All right, we're gonna meet with our coming back. Really nice work, everybody. We're gonna come back to our the front of our chair. Good. I'm gonna do a little bit, I really like this exercise here for our knees. So you're gonna sit your hips back slightly. You're gonna slide your hands down to your knees. I'm gonna back up just a little more. Good. Now with your hands just gently touching your knees here. Yeah, your hips are lifted, hips are back and lifted. You're just gonna start to make little circles with your knees. Now, if this is at all uncomfortable, just do teeny tiny little circles. Or if you feel like you can go a little bit more, but we're just nice, the knees are supported here. Feet are about that 4 inches apart. Good. And then reverse and go the other way. Good. All right, now come back to center. Look back to see that your seat of your chair is right behind you there, right? So since our knees are bent, we're gonna keep them there and you're gonna float your arms forward, coming into chair pose. Yeah, and maybe you can reach your arms up a little bit higher, belly buttons tucking in. As you exhale, maybe you sit your hips back just a little bit more. And lift the chin and smile. Yes, this is a fun pose. This gets your heart going. Breathe for 3, for 2, for 1, for a half. And as you exhale, slowly relax your hands back down. Good. Drop your head looking towards the floor. Watch, look for the back of your seat. You can grab onto your seat and slowly make your way, however it's comfortable for you, down onto your chair. All right. So I want you to keep seated forward here for a little bit. And let's just catch our breath here. Let's just bring our hands onto our heart. That one gets my heart beating big time. So pancake your hands onto your heart and close your eyes. Good. And just feel the heartbeat, sending all this beautiful oxygenated blood all around your body. Yeah, it doesn't take much, again, for the body to remain healthy and happy and active and to get your prana energy moving. That's what keeps us out of the depression and the fear and all of that. Just keep that prana energy moving. Good. Okay. So when you're ready here, go ahead and flutter your eyes open. And sometimes it just feels nice to sit and hold your heart, right? You don't need to be with a whole bunch of different people. If you're feeling lonely, out of it, isolated, whatever it is, just sit and hold your heart and know that, wow, something big out there is taking care of me. And then relax your hands down onto your lap. We're gonna get again into that inner thigh here. So scooting as far forward into your chair as is comfortable on your body. You're gonna bring your legs together. Yeah. And then you're gonna, again, bring your hands right on top of your knees here. And you're gonna open your knees out wide. Just let your legs fall out to the side. And I know that you can't see my feet here probably, but try to roll onto the outsides of your feet and bring the bottoms of your feet together as much as you can. And then just wiggle out your legs. Let them relax. Good. And then we're gonna relax the legs open. Good. And then we're gonna take a big breath in, lift your chest to look up to where the ceiling meets the wall. Good. And keeping the body up, keeping that gaze up, press your belly button forward. Yeah, just make sure you don't fall off the edge of your chair, please. Yeah, so just a little bit, just come forward with the upper body. And now on your next exhale breath, look down towards the floor. And again, anything that's uncomfortable for you, back out of it a little bit. Just find your edge so that you can fully breathe. Good. Take a couple breaths here, nice big breath in. And exhale, see if you can melt your belly a little closer to the floor. Good. Another big breath. See if you can come a little bit further forward. Good. And then press down gently into the outsides of those feet and into your hands as you slowly float your body back up. Good. And now taking your hands to guide you to the outsides of your knees and slowly bring your legs back together. Good. While we have our legs back together here, strengthening the inner thighs, bring your hands into prayer position. Lean your body forward a little bit and bring your hands between your knees. Good. Now we're going to take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, gently press your knees into your hands and see how that feels. So if that's comfortable and okay on your hands, sit and press those knees into your hands. And maybe press a little bit more. Really give it your all. And feel the outside, your entire upper leg engage, right? The hamstrings a little bit, the sides of your hips, and then relax. Take a break. Release the hands out from between your knees and give them a shake. And we can even shake it out to the side and up to the top and out to the side and forward. This is a great pose to get your prana energy up, right? If you're sitting and you're feeling like, okay, I'm getting into my head, just do this. You can use your head to move your head around. Yeah, and relax. Good. All right, we're going to do that one more time. Hands into prayer position, leaning forward and a little bit, and then bringing your hands between your knees. Now we're going to give our all on this one, but not like we didn't on the other, but let's take a big breath in. And as you exhale, press your knees into your hands. Again, feel your glute muscles that you're sitting on engage, the inner thighs. The inner thighs are a muscle that gets a little lazy for all of us, and they really help with stability. So it's really good to keep them engaged. So press, 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 press a little bit more. Press, 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 and relax. Good. Release the hands out. Give them a shake. Yeah. Stretch your arms forward. Lift your fingers up. Take your left hand to the front of your right finger, then stretch your right fingers back towards your shoulder. And then the other side. Stretch your fingers back to the other shoulder. Good. And then release that. I love this one for a lot of task work like this, right? Our cell phones, our computers. So hands are gonna stay on your lap. You're gonna draw your chest forward just slightly, come about halfway forward. Now you're gonna flip the tops of your hands onto your thighs, right? So this is a little bit of an awkward pose, right? All the way up to the wrists if you can. Your elbows are bent out to the side here. Your body is as far forward so that you can get your whole top of the hand resting on your thighs. Good. Now, once there, see if you can curl your fingers in and make a little fist. Start to feel a nice stretch on the top of the hands, the top of the wrists. This can help with, I think, carpal tunnel, if you tend to have that. And again, just overworking your hands. Good. Now, relax your fingers open, keeping your hands where they are. Slowly start to lift your body up just a little bit. Yeah, again, starting to feel the stretch. The elbows are starting to straighten a little bit, but making sure that those wrists stay grounded on your thighs. So just come up about halfway or however you can. And then exhale, fall forward with your body. flip your right palm up, flip your left palm, bring your palms onto the lap, and slowly bring your body back up. Nice. And just shake it out. Yeah. Bring your hands to the side. We're working our hands today, right? If you haven't, stretch your fingers wide and make a fist. And stretch your fingers wide and make a fist. And stretch your fingers wide and make a fist. Yeah. So if any of you have ever even like sprained your pinky finger, you feel so debilitated, right? Just by losing one little digit for a few weeks. So our hands do so much work. It's one of the most complex, has I think most bones. It's either our hands or our feet that have most bones. So taking care of those hands. Coming into a twist. All right. So we're going to start with your right leg and cross it over the left, just as if you're sitting with legs crossed. Now, if that is uncomfortable on your body for whatever reason, simply cross at your ankles, crossing that right ankle in front of the left. Good. All right, we're going to bring our hands into prayer position. Going to separate your hands shoulder width apart or a little bit wider. Yeah. And then you're going to press into that standing left foot to reach your fingertips up towards the sky and just make this feel good. Stretch that waist up off your hips. And as you exhale, keep the arms up, but relax the shoulders. Find some relaxation. You see how that exhale breath helps to relax? Good. And then we're going to pivot at your waist over to the right, as far as you can go, and then float your hands straight up down to the side. So now if you're crossed with your legs, the outside of that left forearm is, the forearm is on the outside of that right side. If not, it's your hand, if you're crossed at your ankles, and you're looking over your right shoulder. Good. So we're going to take a few breaths here. So I want you to close your eyes if that's available. And as you breathe in, feel the top of your head just gently reaching up towards the sky. And as you exhale, find your body relax a little bit. Press into that left forearm or hand. See if you can rotate at your waist a little more, coming into a little bit deeper twist. Good. Really nice. Getting a nice internal organ massage. Nice detoxification. So drink a lot of water after class and during the course of the day to flush all those toxins out. Each time you exhale, press that forearm into the side. See if you can twist just a little bit more. Good. And then as you exhale, feel the whole body relax. And slowly, very slowly, bring your upper body back forward. Good. Uncross your legs. Relax your arms down alongside your chair. Inhale, lift your shoulders up to your ears. And as you exhale, just drop your shoulders down. Now crossing our left leg over our right or our left ankle in front of the right. Yeah, crossing at your legs or your ankles. Hands into prayer position, spreading your arms, your hands out a little bit wider than your shoulders, pressing into your right foot to start to float your fingertips up towards the sky. Straightening your elbows as much as they can, bringing those biceps next to your ears as close as you can comfortably. Last stretch here, let's look up towards the ceiling, not all the way up, just where the ceiling meets the wall. Feel that stretch as you exhale now. Feel the head come back forward, shoulders relax, press into that standing right foot, pivot at your waist over to the left, as far as you can go, and relax your arms down. Good, and now that right forearm is on the outside of that left thigh, or the right hand is on the outside of that right thigh. You're looking gently over your left shoulder. Eyes float closed. Take a big breath in. Feel the body get a little longer. And then as you exhale, feel the body relax and soften. Press into your forearm or your hand to see if you can turn a little bit more at your waist. Yeah, squeezing out again, massaging out some internal organs. Big breath here, even though we're in this twist. See if you can breathe all the way down to your belly. And then a couple more breaths. Again, noticing the breath. As you breathe in, notice that there's a little energy that happens in your body. Your spine gets longer. As you exhale, the body relaxes. And then it allows you to go just maybe a little further. The design of your breath, your life force energy. And then on your next exhale breath, find your whole body relax and soften. Good. And then slowly bring your body back forward. Yeah. Uncross the legs. One more spine stretch here. Relax your arms down alongside your body. This is a great thing to do for yourself each and every day. Hands either on your thighs or down alongside your chair. Press into your feet. Lift your shoulders up. See the side body feel it get nice and long. And exhale it out. Good. Okay. So we're going to find ourselves. Let's actually stay at the front of your chair here for a second. One more back bend. So arms down alongside your body. Slide your arms back like you're going to dive into a swimming pool, and see if you can grab onto something behind you, whatever, your chair seat, the back of your chair somewhere. Yeah. And then inhale, reach your shoulders back and lift your chin up. And breathe. 2 breaths right into your chest, right into that heart. Big breath. Maybe as you exhale, if it's available, you bend your elbows back just a little bit, really opening up this chest. Good. And then as you exhale, relax your whole body. Gently let go of what you grabbed onto back there. Relax your arms down alongside your body. If it feels natural for you, just roll your shoulders out. Yeah, good. All right, so now we're gonna scoot. Coming forward, we're gonna scoot our low hips, our glutes, all the way to the very, very back of your chair until you feel them there, right? And that's just so that your body, your low back will get supported. So basically what we're doing is just finding our way to a nice, comfortable seat. Good. All right. And then once there, hands are resting either palms down or palms up on your lap, whatever is most comfortable for you. And then see if you can gently just float your eyes closed. Right. If you feel uncomfortable, you should feel comfortable, especially now that you're in the comfort of your own home, with closing your eyes. But if you somehow don't feel comfortable, just keep them slit open slightly. Good. So for the next, say, 9 to 10 minutes, we're just going to be guided into a nice, comfortable meditation. But there's only 3 things that you need to do to meditate. And those 3 things are this. Just say to yourself, I do nothing. I want nothing. You want nothing for this next 10 minutes. You don't want a new car. You don't want a new horse. You don't want a new whatever. You just want nothing. And thirdly, I am nothing. You're not a woman or a man. You're not rich or poor. You're not happy or sad. You are just right now nothing. Yes, no effort. So eyes are closed. Bring your awareness to your mind. Bring your mind to the front of your face. And then extend your mind forward about 12 inches in front of your face. And take a breath in and breathe out all the way to that 12 inches. Let your breath reach that 12 inches in front of your face. Good. And then bring your mind back to about 6 inches in front of your face. And then bring your mind back into your head. And bring your awareness to your body. Your body is made up of billions and trillions of cells, all active. It's actually an amazing machine. So honor your body. Your body is a gift that you have been given. And you are here today taking care of this body. Our body is our first dimension. It's the grossest dimension that we have. And notice any discomforts in your body. Just scan your body and notice if anything is uncomfortable. Maybe you have a little ache or pain, maybe not, maybe it's feeling particularly good today. Just no judgment, just be with it. And take a nice slow breath in. And as you breathe out, relax into your chair. Feel the body relax. Yes. And bring the body to stillness. So remain as still as you possibly can. And now bring your awareness to the second dimension, our breath. Our breath, it's our life force energy. Our body would not be here if it weren't for our breath. And just notice the temperature of the air as it goes into your nose and out. And become aware of the rhythm of your breath. As you breathe in and out, just your natural breath, no effort. The inhale breath is designed to bring in energy, and the exhale breath is designed to relax. Relax your breath. Again, just notice the rhythm of your breath. Maybe bring a little smile to your face. Knowing that our breath sustains us. It is there always. Sleep, awake, active, inactive. It is our life force energy. It can give us energy and it can relax us. It's a miracle. Now bringing your awareness to the third dimension, our mind. And notice what's going on in your mind at this moment. Is your mind busy with thoughts? Is it relaxed and empty? Whatever it is, just be in harmony with that. Our mind is designed for many things. It's designed to save us, to protect us, to help us to plan. But sometimes it goes a little bit overboard, and that's what starts to create our anxiety and our tension. So we're going to take a nice big breath in, and as you exhale, just let your mind be. Feel your mind expand to all four corners of the room, all four walls. Let your mind expand to the ceiling and to the floor. And just let your mind be. And if thoughts continue to come and they're persistent, just remind yourself right now in this moment, I do nothing I want nothing. I am nothing. Become a part of the whole universe, for ourselves are part of the whole universe. We are infinite. Put a little smile on your face. And just for the next minute or two, just be here. With each soft exhale breath, find your body relaxing. Find your breath soothing you. And find your mind quieting. I do nothing. I want nothing. I am nothing. Let go of everything. Relax your body. Relax your mind. Bring your awareness to how you feel in this present moment. And know that this is your true nature. This is who you really are. Begin to bring your awareness to your breath. Notice the breath as it goes in and out of your nose. And begin to bring your awareness to your mind. And then begin to bring your awareness back to your body, your physical body, which is just such a small part of us, right? These trillions of cells, but they're important as well. Take a little bit deeper breath in and breathe out through the mouth or the nose. And gently begin to wiggle the toes and wiggle the fingers, waking your body back up. And relax the body. And as you breathe in with a smile on your face. Big breath in. And breathe out. A smile can also ignite our parasympathetic nervous system to help us to relax. Simple little smile. With eyes still remaining closed, float your hands into prayer position. Bring your palms together. Rest your thumbs onto your heart. Beautiful heart. And take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, feel the body relax. Maybe relax your forehead towards your fingertips. Feel your shoulders melting down your back. In closing, practice today with this. Learning to let go of the world while you are still in the world is wisdom. So when you feel ready and complete and at your own speed, begin to flutter your eyes, open and close, let the light in slowly. As you open your eyes, but keeping them soft, float your head up. And I thank you all for coming and taking care of yourself this morning. Have a beautiful, wonderful day. Make it a beautiful, wonderful day. Have a lovely week. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. I'll unmute you now.